want to talk about Dominic Deegan. For those of you who don't know, it's a webcomic based by, or made by some guy with the moniker of Moki. Alright. Now see, I know a lot of people give, Control-Delete and sometimes VG catch for being one of the worst things that happens in webcomics. I'd actually like to put Dominic Deegan forth as an argument. Mostly because it's... Alright, imagine, you know how your friend make the same goddamn joke over and over again, like some sort of, personal meme you guys have your own group? Well, that's pretty much all it is. Except for the original joke wasn't funny to begin with. And the idea that, okay, think of this, alright? He does puns a lot, alright? And the idea is that the humor behind using a lot of puns is that the puns aren't funny. But since he uses it like every other comic, it becomes, yeah, absurdly unfunny. So, I mean, what does it just say about that? Anyway, we're out the webcomic, more about it. It's about a fortune teller who, named Dominic Deegan, who looks, of course, a lot like the writer slash, drawer or illustrator, I should say. The comic, of course, follows a very standard. Oh, it's like I probably should mention, it is a story, like large overall story that no one really gives a shit about. And part of the reason I don't give a shit about it is because I've read, quite a bit of it, to be honest, and I wouldn't have made this video if I hadn't heard so many people still praising it. The thing is, all those villains are the same. That is one of the fucking worst things ever for me. Right? It pisses me off in Dragon Ball Z. It pisses me off when Marvel uses it. It pisses me off when DC uses it. It pisses me off when almost anyone uses it. When the villain is always the same goddamn person. In this case, it's always homophobic, or either demonic, or homophobic and demonic. I don't know why he seems to hit the homophobic thing a lot for his villains. Which, okay, fine, maybe he's trying to make a statement. But, I mean, it gets, like I said, it gets old. And there's, really no real sense of creative juices going on in there. And yet, people seem to think it is the best thing ever. Yeah, I have no fucking clue why. Anyway, what else is it? It's in a fantasy setting, sort of. Like, you think it'd be, at first I thought it was, supposed to be taken as 100% comedy. But, there's times where he's trying to be dramatic. But the thing is, though, the drawing sucks so bad, and since there's only, 3 or 4 panels, it's not funny. I mean, you can't do that much with 3 or 4 panels. You could actually, if it wasn't so, hardcore into his template, I'd probably have, liked it a little bit better. But, it's either, okay, it's a lot Control-Delete, okay? Either 3 panels, or every once in a while, a big old splash page full of shitty art. And it's fucking ridiculous. You think that the son of a bitch who makes this Mookie guy would have fucking gotten better at drawing, but no. All the characters have this snout in DominicDeegan.com. Okay, if you want to see what the characters look like, they don't even look like humans. I actually thought they weren't humans. I thought they were some sort of weird, furry, strange creatures because the guy kind of struck me as one of those little furry fuckers. Anyway. And I wouldn't be complaining about this though, but it seems to have gotten quite a bit of popularity, and people think it's the best thing in webcomics. And this is bullshit, because I can name 2 comics based in fantasy, settings that are way funnier than this. All right, Order to the Stick and Goblin's Comics. Okay, yes, they're both D&D based, but I mean, fuck, they're funny. And Goblins can actually do some more dramatic stuff. I've actually, yeah, it's not always funny, and I think they do that really well. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say about that. I just wanted to point out, though, that, some people just don't deserve the praise they get. Honestly. I could go on and on about him, and I might if somebody, puts a comment about it and dares fucking challenging me. Yeah, I'll make another video about it.